I always look forward to spring pike fishing, not only because I miss open water fishing during the winter, but also because in the spring, pike are active and spring fishing often brings good results and good memories. True, spring does not guarantee that you will definitely return with a fish from fishing, so I will share my 5 tips that help me get more bites in the spring. Tip 1. Use a slow retrieve, especially if the weather and water have not yet warmed up. Pike can be passive, especially since they may not have fully recovered from spawning. I have been convinced more than once that a slow retrieve can improve results and still persuade a passive pike to attack the bait. One early spring, I was fishing from the shore, and at a shallow depth I visually saw several small pike standing in one place. I made several casts with a jerkbait in that place, but I did not get a bite. I was very surprised, but I didn't give up, because I saw the fish there. And then I tried to make a retrieve with long pauses. It helped me catch 3 pike from that place. Tip number 2. Try jerkbaits. Jerkbait suspenders have ability to hang in one place at the same depth. That is why worth using jerkbaits in the spring. Even if the pike is not active at all right after spawning, if the jerkbait hangs in front of its nose and does not move for some time, pike will hardly be able to resist without attacking. With a soft lure or a spinner, you will not be able to make such long pauses as with a jerkbait. In the spring, I also confidently use jerkbaits for trolling. Although in the fall, I choose soft baits more often. But I choose to troll with jerkbaits only when I notice that the pike are already active and feeding intensively. Tip number 3. Try smaller baits and imitations of perch or roach. But don't forget about very bright baits. Regarding the size and color of baits, there are many fishermen and many different opinions. Surely every more experienced fisherman has his own opinion on what he prefers more often when fishing in the spring, and of course, this choice may be different in different lakes. It usually comes from experience. Which lure catch better? You use it more often. But if I had to name my choice, I would choose a smaller bait in early spring. My experience is that small baits get more bites, and this applies not only to small pike. On the other hand, I usually don't catch very large pike in the spring, so if the goal is only a trophy pike, I probably would take a larger bait. Regarding colors, have a perch imitation in your lure box. These fish are one of the first to spawn, practically together with pike, so this should be a regular pike dish in the spring. But roaches also spawn soon, so the white-silver color is also worth a try. I must add that I also fish successfully in the spring with very bright lures, matte tiger or similar colors, but they usually work better in reservoirs where the water is less clear. Tip number 4. Look for pike right near the reeds. This tip is valid in early spring when the water and days are still cool. Pike can often be concentrated right in the reeds, and the closer you cast the bait to the reeds, the more chances you will have. Of course, pike will not only be near the reeds, but in spring, there is a really good chance to find them there. Tip number 5 would be to fish not only in the morning. Many of you, who fish, have probably heard that the best time for fishing for pike is early in the morning. I would not dare to argue with this statement much, but in early spring this will not necessarily be the right tactic. In spring, mornings and evenings can still be quite cool. Even sub-zero temperatures occur. And during the day, the weather usually warms up, especially when the sun comes out. And when the air warms up and the water surface warms up a bit, the fish become more active. Therefore, it is not surprising that pike can be caught during the day in the spring, and sometimes even more effectively than in the morning. But it also depends on the specific place where you are fishing and other conditions. The essence of this point is that if you don't catch one in the morning, try going fishing later next time, and it might help. That's all for today. The start of the season is coming soon. See you on the water.